Welcome to the Dell Park Homes Arena in Oshawa for the final regular season game for the under 14 AAA Oshawa Minor Generals, and they're gonna get their playoff test started versus Quinte after they finish this game here. They still have to wait for another opponent to join their bracket, so they're gonna find out that next opponent coming out on Thursday. Right now they already know who they're gonna be playing in Ajax and Peterborough. They're just waiting to see whether it might be North Central or Central Ontario that might join their loop. Voss is in net for Quinte, and at the other end it's going to be Parker Shaw guarding the goal for the Oshawa Generals. Jackman is going to be out of the lineup today for the Generals, who's been out for the last couple games after taking the hit in Richmond Hill. And there's the first shot that goes in wide. We get our first stoppage in play. Braden Davidson will come out here to take the draw now. The Generals did lose Jackman in their lineup for the last couple of games, but they did receive number 55, Noah Lennox, back in their lineup now, as he's played the game against Kingston. So that'll lead to a scoring touch here for the Generals going into the playoffs as well. They went on a pretty good point streak until being beaten by Richmond Hill last weekend. There's a pass on the front, and they're on the board first, snapping it in from the slot area. And the Generals jump up early, 1-0 on the goal by, I believe, number 16, Riley Brandt. Out in front of the net, was waiting for the pass and snapped it in to make it 1-0. Brandt was waiting for the pass. He got it and made no mistake, beating Voss right from the slot area to make it 1-0. That goes back into the corner. Foley from behind the net picks that up. Getting some help here with Cybulski back here to the blue line. Cut in by Coughlin now. Over the stick of Cybulski, and Noah Lennox will put it behind the net. Quinte will grab that puck. Try to get it back here to the blue line now. Shot through a screen, stopped by Parker Shaw as that goes off to the left side. Trying to get this out of his own end here. Picked up here by Quinte with a shot, whistled in wide. That's going to get kept in by Coughlin though. Coughlin puts it down low for Cybulski, and it went over his stick. Generals get an opportunity to clear and can't do it, but here comes Noah Lennox through center. The pass was broken up there, and here comes Coughlin back in his own end to pick up the puck. Generals going off on a change, and Coughlin went for the stretch pass to be tipped in by Foley. Owen Dobbs tried to put this back into the Quinte end. Putting pressure on there was Bartlett, but here comes a chance now for Quinte. Up over the line with her shot as his shot gets blocked. Taken away here by the Generals, Elliot Bluin. Bluin tried to get a pass over here for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs. There's a blocker stop. Stopped there by Voss. Dobbs celebrating a birthday a couple days ago. Up through center, here comes Quinte up over the blue line. Rashad trying to throw this back up in front. He takes it from behind the goal. Back here to the blue line now. Over here to the side for Golly. Shot. Right pad stop by Shaw. Trying to find that loose puck and get it out. That one over the stick of Dobbs and back into the corner. Rashad picking it up here on the left side. Can't get one to the front of the net. It gets stolen away by Bluin, who dumps it down the ice and back into the corner. Voss has got to leave that from behind his own net. As Quinte start this with a lead pass. Good tape-to-tape pass by Cybulski, who dumps it in. Around the net here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling from his own end will try and start it out. As he leads up through the neutral zone, he dumps it in right in on goal, and it gets stopped there by Voss. Ethan Sterling picks up the first penalty of the game, so a 1-0 lead for Oshawa, but it's going to be a power play for Quinte, and Fisher wins the draw. Off to the side there by Munnings, off to the corner. Wrapped around the board to try and get that. Emerson Davis trying to win the battle here on the left side. Nash is going to try and come in, but here comes Quinte back here to the blue line. Not going to shoot it. Munnings might have an opportunity too, though, but he'll fire it in wide, and Zach Nash will get on the loose puck. Try and tip it out, but Munnings kept that in. Trying to sweep this back behind Nash into the corner. From behind the goal now, Quinte have control of the puck. Fracci tried to get that over here to the other side, and that went over the stick. Kept in here by Quinte, back to the line for Munnings. Munnings can't shoot, but he keeps control of it and gets it back to the other side there for Coulson. Munnings gets this. Munnings a shot. Stopped by Shaw. And there's no rebound as he's going to hang on to it. Face-off is coming off to the right now. Parker Shaw, won by Quinte. Under a minute left on their power play, and Golly gets it to the other side. The shot is going up into the netting and right out of play. Noah Lennox now take this defensive draw. Won by Quinte. They've got Golly on the other side. They're going to get it to him. As he knocks it down, Golly puts it back into the corner. That's going to get picked up by Roat as they tried to get it back to the line again for Golly. Golly through a screen, redirection wide. Shot! Hit the post and behind Shaw. Kept in by Golly. Back and behind the net goes Kobe Higher. He'll take a hit there by Sherwin, but Roat gets the puck. Found by... That took a bad bounce off Max Hutchings and stayed in the zone. Quinte keep control of it. Fire it around the side. It's Golly keeping it in. Around the board for Rashad. Back to the blue line now. Can't shoot. Rashad had it in the stick area. Noah Lennox gets it. And Noah Lennox sends it up off the boards and out. Almost put it into his own bench area. Penalty now to Sterling is over. Generals have killed off the first power play. That goes down the ice. And because there's no more power play, that goes down for icing. That still would have been an icing call even if Quinte were still on the power play. So either way, whether it was 5-on-5 or their power play, that was going to be an icing call. Face-off is going to be off to the left now of Voss. Jacob Bartlett will come in here to take it. Bartlett. It's a scramble draws. Owen Dobbs tried to get one to the front of the net. From behind the goal now, Quinte get that. With a pass up through center over Nation. Here they come with Cybolski. To the other side. Cybolski going to the net, but the pass didn't get there to him. Cybolski now gets it again, trying to get away from the defender. We'll set it up here to the side and taken away here by the Generals. Owen Dobbs through center. He's got to get around his defender Clute for an opportunity, and he got boxed out. Kept in here from the line by Bluen, though, with a shot on net. Easy scoop up save for Voss as they'll hold on for a face-off. Face-off now coming off to the right of the Quinte goal. Wins it cleanly back to the line of shot. Stopped there by Voss, and he's got to be quick on that rebound, and he pounces on it as he takes it for another face-off. Bartlett again will take this draw on the offensive end. Back here to the blue line again. Kept in here by Oshawa, sending it through the front of the net, and flagged to the air by Voss, who once again hangs on for another draw. Bartlett again. Wins another draw. Back to the left for Emerson Davis, who takes a shot and scores! A shot from the blue line with eyes, and those eyes found the back of the net for a 2-0 Oshawa lead. Emerson Davis is going to get credit for the goal. Davis hasn't had many this year, but he can count that one on the board for a goal for him, and a big one here for Oshawa to give them a 2-0 lead. Gallinaro is over here on the Quinte bench area from behind the net. We'll fire it around to try and get here for Naish. Cleared out here by Quinte. Big hit there on the other side against Brandt, who opened up the scoring. Cybolski will put this behind the net. Foley coming here on the other side, kept in by Quinte. Shot is fanned on. That could lead to a chance here for Riley Brandt. Brandt's pass to the other side, hit a skate area and couldn't get kept in. Ethan Chapman comes to the other side to try and hold the line as that squeaks free. Passes over the reach of everybody and knocked down by Quinte back into the neutral zone. Voss has got to come out here, but he couldn't play it. It went over his stick. But he had his defenseman behind him to help him out. Around the boards it goes to try and get it. A big hit there on the left side by Max Hutchings, who tried to do something offensively now. Hutchings lost it though on the left side. LePage couldn't keep it in. That took a General's bounce as it bounced off the linesman. Here comes a chance now to race after it for Ethan Chapman in the corner. He's going to take a hit as he rushes off to the left side. Chapman's getting some help to dig the puck free. Around the boards, it gets kept in from the blue line. Ethan Chapman picks that up and takes a hit. Right into the hit, stop, and sit sign. There's a shot going in wide of the net. Around the boards, kept in there from the line. Quinte will take it away, and they get the opportunity to clear it out of their own zone. With that stretch pass through center, it's knocked down here by Bluin with a lead pass out of the reach of Noah Lennox. Here comes a chance now for Munnings bringing it in. He'll dump it on goal. He'll miss the net, and it'll come around the side. Davis is trying to block off his man from behind the net. Elijah LePage tried to get it out of his own end. Got it up there for Dobbs, who does the rest by tipping it past Golly. Bartlett gets his around Munnings and goes off to the corner, but then takes a hit behind the net. Owen Dobbs trying to do some damage as well. That shot is going in wide to the left side. Picked up here by Quinte. Can't get it out as Kobe Heyer tried to hold the line. Quinte get the opportunity to clear, but Bluin is right there. Trying to keep it in there for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs keeps control of it and takes a hit, but gets back up to his feet. Oshawa go off on a change, and here comes an opportunity for Cybulski. That is brought in here by Sherwin, who loses it. Flipped up there by Heyer as they come up through center, dumped in by Dobbs, right on goal, and that's going to get handled by Voss with ease. Braden Davidson is now going to take this draw deep in the Quinte end. Off to the left side, trying to win the draw. It gets one, and Kluk gets control of it. Hard around the boards here. Kept in by Sterling with a shot. Flagged out of the air once again by Voss, who will hold on. Braden Davidson now to take the draw just off to the right of the goal. Wins it cleanly. Trying to get a shot to the front of the net, and it'll go in wide on the left side. From behind the goal, Zach Nish is trying to help out as well. They're trying to walk it out from the corner here as it goes in behind the Quinte net. From the side, trying to keep it in. Braden Davidson is over here on the right side, throwing one to the net, taken away by Quinte. Zach Nish trying to hold it in. Sliding away through center as they try and dump it in here for a chance against Zach Nish with a flip pass. Knocked down there by Gallinaro as it goes back into the Oshawa end. Sterling had to turn his back. Now he starts it out. Ethan Sterling from his own end tried to go right end to end, but got taken down from behind by Coughlin, and here comes a chance. Drop passes into the corner for Sherwin. Sherwin and LePage going after it in the side. Sherwin held up there as he had a great opportunity to deliver a hit on LePage, but decided not to. Around the boards. LePage tried to pick that up. That goes in on net. Covered up here by Shaw, who will hang on. Quinte win the draw. There's a shot. Stopped by Shaw, who will close up his legs and hold on to it. Face-off was off to the left of the Oshawa end. Lennox trying to do some damage along with Elijah LePage. LePage is in there, digging away at it to try and get it up here for Chapman. Comes free, and here comes a chance now for Hutchings. Max Hutchings from center ice will dump it in and take the hit by Whalen. Behind the net it goes. Hutchings back on his feet again and back in the play. Chapman tried to get to the loose puck as it comes around the side. Quinte get the opportunity to clear. And here comes a chance through center, brought in by Foley. With a pass, it gets tipped in here by Cybulski. Cybulski out in front, nobody there. Here comes a chance, Kluta shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw as he saw it through a screen. Key face-off coming off to the left of the Oshawa end again. Oshawa. Oh, there was a mouth guard on the ice. Noah Lennox goes on the ice and picks that up. Now we're ready to go with the face-off off to the left of the Oshawa end. And Sherwin's going to take this draw now. Sherwin loses it, and here comes a chance now for Oshawa. Flipping it up through center for Elliott Bluen along with Owen Dobbs. Dobbs out of front, isn't going to get the pass. Kobe Heyer tried to get to it. Swept away here by Quinte as they bring it in with Rashad. Rashad, shot! Stopped there by Parker Shaw. Kept in here from the line and now poked away. Back here to the blue line now for Clute. As he comes back in his own end to try and fire it around. It gets up here now for Rashad with a shot that gets blocked. Zach Nish will backhand it away. Tipping it around the boards, gets kept in. Now a chance for Elliott Bluen to try and go, and he was tangled up. Zach Nish through center with a big hit there on Rashad. From their own end goes Coulson after his own puck. He'll take a hit from behind the goal and lose the puck right in front, but nobody was there to bury the puck from the slot area, and here comes Rashad up through center. Rashad is taking this behind the goal past Davidson. Zach Nish tried to help as well to get that puck away. Davidson and Nish are all over Rashad, but it comes free for Quinte. Hard around the boards now. Trying to get here for Riley Brandt, and he tips it up through center for Sterling. Fratzy couldn't get to that loose puck. Fratzy's going back here into the corner again as they try to get that loose puck for Coughlin. Around the boards it goes. Zach Nish went to deliver the hit. Riley Brandt gets it up through center, but Gallinaro can't go with the loose puck. Up through center off the boards now for Fisher. Fisher is trying to get by Noah Lennox and couldn't do it. And Traxy as well tried to get in there. Lead pass over here now for Chisholm as he'll bring it in. Chisholm is up over the line but can't get through Noah Lennox. Fisher is trying to help out Chisholm as it comes free. Chisholm is hit into the boards there by Elijah LePage, and then a big hit from behind the goal. As that was Noah Lennox who got knocked down. Back to the line now for Golly. Golly is shot through a screen wide. Going for the hit there in the corner now. Fisher tried for the hit. Trying to get around his defender now for Riley Brandt. From their own end, he goes to the backhand to try and dump it in. That was almost too many men there for Quinte. There's a shot right in on goal and gets stopped there by Voss. He's just going to control the play and hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the right of the Quinte end. Kept in here by Oshawa. Put in behind the goal now. Coming around the boards. Davis trying to get to the loose puck, but he gets poked past him. Around the boards now for Kobe Heyer in his own end. Heyer gets it up through center for Max Hutchins with a pass. Bringing it in is Ethan Chapman with a shot. Hitting a stick and going off to the corner now. On the right side, back to the line. It gets shot into the left corner. Under 40 seconds left to go now. Around that left side to try and skate away with it. He's trying to get around Kobe Heyer for a chance as that gets pushed off to the corner. Elliott Bluen on the loose puck behind. With a pass up here through center, they try and bring it in for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is coming up over the line, but he's going to get pinned in behind the goal here. Maybe a chance for one more opportunity here for Oshawa with the puck in the offensive end. Zach Nish tried to hold it in as he pushes it in behind the net. 5 seconds left as Quinte are going to clear this out of the zone right on no net. That should be the final shot here of period number 1 as that went in on net and gets covered up by Voss. Face off now for Jacob Bartlett. They drop the puck and that does it for our period number 1. And the Generals jump up on Quinte 2-0 after 1 period of play with Riley Brandt opening up the scoring and Emerson Davis picking up the insurance marker in that first period. Now we get ready for our second period action. And it's going to be Jacob Bartlett versus Fisher on the draw to kick off the second period. And here comes Owen Dobbs with the first opportunity of the second period. Dobbs takes it behind the net and gets taken off his feet. Dobbs gets it behind the goal for Blue and waiting at it for Dobbs again. If he would have gotten that pass, he could have had a clear pass to the net. Here's a shot high and caught there by Voss. Face-off is won by Oshawa. Back here for Conlon Kennedy. He kept it in right at the line. Around the boards, Kennedy's going to try and keep this one in as well. But it got kept in instead by Gallinaro on the wall as he got a shot on net. Taken away here by Quinte. Trying to get it out of his own end was Foley and couldn't do it, so Golly gets the opportunity too. Gallinaro is off to the side and trying to get some help with Riley Brandt. Scaletta picks it up and pushes it off to the side. Scaletta's got to go back in behind the net and receive this pass from Voss again as it gets over here for Whalen. Backhanding it away. Versus with Cybulski as they try and dump it in. Backhanded away here by Quinte with a lead pass just over the stick of Elijah LePage. And now it's an opportunity now back in his own end. Good play there to try and keep it alive from behind the goal. He takes a hit. Trying to pick up that loose puck with a drop pass, and away they come. Up over the line with Noah Lennox trying to get to the loose puck. He got around Scaletta from behind the goal as he throws it up in front. It goes off the side of the net. Cap it in here by Oshawa as they put it behind. Around here for Whalen over his stick. Emerson Davis steps into one. Gets tipped there by Max Hutchings, but it didn't reach the net. It just rolled in on goal right to the side, and Voss scooped it up for another face-off. Bartlett now to take the draw. Back here to the blue line. Good job by Davis to hold it in. Right in front. Here comes Rashid after it to try and get it out. He takes a hit by Bartlett. A shot is way over the mark and over the blocker hand. Kept in here by Blowen, who's got to try and win the race against Munnings. Kept in here from the line by Jacob Bartlett. He was in a battle against Roat as Dobbs with some nice moves, but that is going to come in offside, but I believe Bartlett was up over the line. The face-off now just comes outside the blue line and dumps right in. Voss handles it and drops it off. That lead pass went over the stick there of Dobbs at center. That leads to Fisher up through center ice to try and bring it in around Kobe Heyer. Heyer trying to stick right to Fisher, who throws it up in front and went over the stick. That leads to a chance back up the other way with Heyer. They're bringing it in with Elliott Blowen up over the line. Blowen's pass. Here comes a shot for Dobbs. Right in! Right pass stopped by Voss, but what a move by Owen Dobbs, which led to that great opportunity, but Voss had the answer with that nice right pad save. Here comes a chance now for Owen Dobbs. Or dumped in on net. That's going to get handled there by Voss, who will hold on to it. Face-off now is just off to the left. Trying to keep it alive on a scramble draw. Right to the front of the goal. Stopped by Voss. And he's going to cover it up. Now it's going to be Braden Davidson taking the draw just off to the left. One here by Quinte from behind the goal now. Looking for Whalen. Trying to give it out. Could not do it. Sterling puts it behind for Golly, who fires it around. Riley Brandt trying to be there as well. Foley was up there on the other side. Knocked down here at the own end by Ethan Sterling. Sterling brings it in with a shot. Caught there and held on to by Voss. Braden Davidson now to take the draw just off to the right. Gallinaro as well. Can't get to it. Here comes a chance now. Bringing it up through center and up over the line with some nice moves. He's going to lose it and then take a hit in behind the goal. Big hit in behind the net. Oshawa trying to win the battle. They had two in behind the net versus one Quinte player, and Oshawa win the battle. Knocked down here by Clute, who tried to put it back in. From behind the goal goes Zach Nish after it. A chance now to get it out of his own end. The lead pass is knocked down again here by Clute at center. The lead pass is brought in here by Quinte, but it's just offside with Sherwin being just a fraction ahead. Noah Lennox now to take the draw. It's Max Hutchings as well. Back in behind the net it goes, trying to get to this loose puck on the left-hand side. They tried to get it back there for Coulson and couldn't get a pass back there to him. There's one on net and gets blocked away with ease by Parker Shaw. Another chance here from the slot area. Ethan Chapman's coming after it to try and tip it out. Here's a big pass up through center as Lennox sticks a hit. That's going to be a Quinte penalty, and it's going to come to Chisholm. I believe it'll be a 4-minute kneeing penalty. 4 minutes is up on the board to Chisholm. Oshawa with a 2-0 lead, now trying to take advantage of a power play, and Max Hutchings with a shot right off the draw. Right in on goal to get handled by Parker Shaw, who leaves it off to the side. Starting it up from his own end, backhanded back into the Oshawa end. Elijah LePage tried to tip it out. Getting it up through center here for a chance. Gets a hit. Cybulski gets it and dumps it back in. From behind the goal, trying to win this battle. Taken away here by Oshawa, but now it's going to be a hooking penalty. And this one's going to go to the Generals, so that's going to wipe out the power play for now. Face-off won by Quinte in the Oshawa end. Play 4-on-4 hockey until the penalty to Oshawa is over, I guess. And then Oshawa will have the abbreviated power play with the 4-minute double minor still intact. Dump back into the zone. Elliott Blowen coming back after it in his own end. Blowen tried to get it up through center and tip it out and could not do it. There's a shot. Whisked it in on net and blocked it away by Parker Shaw. From behind their own goal now. Bartlett trying to get to it and tip it out and could not do it. Bartlett's going to get it again and fire it around here for Emerson Davis. Davis from his own end tried to get it out and that'll get cleared away through center. Parker Shaw will lead this from behind his own net. For Kobe Hire behind the goal, they've started out. Up here for Bartlett as he clears it away. They're bringing it up through the zone as they bring it in. Back here to the blue line. Here comes a chance shot. Nice glove hand stop by Parker Shaw. The leather comes out and he flashes it to keep it out and leave this at 2-0 Oshawa. Quinte doing a good job winning the offensive draws here. Here's a shot. Tipped in wide. Back in behind the goal. Oshawa get control of it. Lead pass up through center to try and get around Sparks. That's Owen Dobbs who's going to go off to the corner against Sparks behind the net. And Sparks has got control of it. But he's finally going to lose it there to Owen Dobbs, who's winning this battle. Along with Braden Davidson. Davidson and Dobbs. Double D's working out there. Dobbs tried to throw it up in front, taken away here by Quinte. Here comes a chance now. Trying to get around the defender up to the corner. Cleared out and kept in here by Oshawa. As they try and get rid of it. Here comes a chance. And that's led up by Ethan Sterling, who dropped it off. It was in the feet of Dobbs. Couldn't handle it. Braden Davidson went for it and had it knocked away off his stick. So in comes Sterling with a pass for Gallinaro. His shot hit a stick and went in wide. It's an Oshawa power play for another minute as they went off on a change. Back in their own end has to go Sterling on the puck. Ethan Sterling from his own end will start it with a pass to the other side. Picked up here by Coughlin, who tried to dump it in. Sterling from his own end will dump this deep on goal and it'll miss the net. Munnings will be behind the net and try and control it. Noah Lennox on the loose puck now. Back to the line now for Conlon Kennedy. Kennedy to the other side. 30 seconds left. We're getting a penalty right in front of the goal. It's going to go to Munnings with, that was Gallinaro right in front, who was taking a beating. And he's going to draw a penalty because of it. So for a two-man advantage, it'll be Oshawa's power play for 27 seconds. But it's a 5-on-4 though. So maybe Gallinaro got 4 minutes out of that because Quinte's got 3 players in the box and Gallinaro is the only one for Oshawa. But there's only one penalty on the clock right now for Quinte as Kobe Hire's shot is flagged down by Voss. Face-off was won by Oshawa. Emerson Davis shot. Stopped by Voss. Flagged out of the air by Noah Lennox who couldn't tip it in. Back to the line again for Davis. A shot on net. Stopped there by Voss. Still loose. And Chapman couldn't get it. Here comes the pass. Quinte players coming out of the box. Here comes a chance. What a pass. Steered aside by Shaw, but the shot right to the front of the goal is blocked. Right from the side. Quinte will keep it in. Kluter shot is going to get blocked. Emerson Davis tried to get it out. Got it up there for Max Hutchings, who can't get it out of the zone. Off to the left side now. Taking a hit as Chapman delivered one. Coming around the side here for Chapman to try and tip it out. Sparks held it in with a shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the Oshawa end. Once we get an explanation over at the Oshawa bench, seems we got what they were looking for. Now we'll get ready to drop the puck again here in the Oshawa zone off to the left of Shaw. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. Still the same score we had after one period of play with Oshawa up 2-0 Blowen. Trying to change that with something here. He'll take a hit. Dobbs tried to help out. Here comes a chance now for two Quinte players to try and get around Zach Naish. From behind the net now. Setting it back to the line. Can't shoot it. As Naish went for the hit. From their own zone. Bringing it in there was Cybolski from behind the net. Cybolski went for the hit in behind the goal. Jacob Bartlett trying to help out as well on the left side. And we're going to get a whistle with the puck stuck in the corner. Face-off now is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Back to line for Scaletta. Shot tipped and just in wide. From behind the goal, trying to win the battle. Picked up here by Quinte as they try and get it back to the blue line. He can't throw it up in front here for a pass, so it's off to the side and taking a hit on the left end boards. Kept in here by Chisholm, who tried to get to it. Through some feet area, trying to tip it out. Scaletta trying to knock it down, and it went into the netting and out of play. Face off to the left of the Oshawa end and wasn't done fairly, so we'll get another draw. Actually, looks like we need to get an explanation again over at the penalty box area, so we'll get a stoppage in play. Face off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Over here to the side with a shot on net, just in wide of the net. Off to the left side from behind the goal. Tipped off the boards to try and get a hit for Riley Brandt and can't get it out. Trying to get to this loose puck again. He'll bring it up over the line as it's getting dumped into the corner. From behind the net now. Trying to win the battle there was Davidson. From behind the net is Riley Brandt along with Davidson. His pass back to the line didn't make it through. Davidson trying to win the battle now. It's still loose there on the side, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off is off to the left of the Quinte end. Went it just fired wide by Noah Lennox. Lennox trying to win the battle on the right side. From behind the goal was Golly with a pass for Rashad, trying to make his way through. Had to knock away off a stick. That was going to be offside to Quinte. Here comes a chance now for Max Hutchings up over the line with a shot on net. Kicked aside to the right by Voss. Elliot Blowen tried to get there as well. Knocked down from center and right back in. Scaletta's got control of it. Here's a lead pass up through center for Quinte. Looking to bring it in there with Cybolski with a shot. That goes over the mark and over the glove hand of Parker Shaw. Back here to the blue line now. Here's a shot on net. Not going to make it through, but they're right there at the side and can't bury it. Here comes a chance now. Keeping it in at the line there. A shot from the blue line is going to go in wide. Oshawa trying to relieve some of this Quinte pressure as they're trying to cut into the lead there. Are the Red Devils up through center. Emerson Davis drops it back here to the line. Late pass for Blowen was broken up. Over here to the side is Fisher to try and bring it in. Scaletta knocked this down at center, but couldn't put it in. Here we go. This is going to be a penalty coming up for head contact. Ethan Chapman now to take the draw just off to the right of the Quinte end. Scaletta's going to get the 2-minute head contact penalty. Braden Davidson on the puck. Trying to get some help here with Ethan Chapman. Back to the line for Ethan Sterling. To the other side for Naish, who can't shoot. Down low for Braden Davidson. Davidson trying to cut out. Gets it back to the blue line now. Over here for Sterling. Sterling a shot to the net. And Davidson couldn't get a stick on it. So Davidson puts it down low for Ethan Chapman, who tries to backhand it out of front and gets steered aside by Quinte. Ethan Sterling will keep that in. Sterling trying to do the battle here on the side along with Dobbs. Back to the blue line. Over here to the other side. Shot by Naish. It's flagged down, but not caught by Voss. Kept in by Naish again. Here comes a chance. Set it pass! Blocker save there by Voss. Ethan Sterling's got control again. Dropping it back to the line now for Elliot Blowen. Blowen trying to get away from Fisher now. He gets it back to the blue line. A bouncing puck is held in by Naish. Over here for Sterling. Right to the front and nobody there to tip it. Blowen couldn't get to the puck as the ref was in the way there. And that'll get slapped down the ice. Parker Shaw's coming out to play it. As Quinte's off on their penalty kill change. Lead pass up through center. Broken up there by Clute as he was guarding Dobbs. Sparks back in his own end, has control of it. Oshawa were off on the change there as that's going down the ice. This is going to be a race here to the puck as he tried to fire this from the side and fired it wide. Still loose here from the side for Elijah LePage. LePage got it up here for Riley Brandt. He'll get guarded by Cybulski at the Oshawa bench as they put it in. Sparks on the loose puck now. Picked up again by Quinte, who just send it down the ice and kill off more time on the penalty to Scaletta. Last minute of play of the second period. Late pass by Noah Lennox is put in by Riley Brandt. Off to the side behind the goal. Good job by Lennox, but just couldn't flag it down well enough to keep it in the zone. Here comes Foley. Foley taking one to the net, but he can't shoot, but that's going to draw a penalty, though, as that took a scoring chance away from Foley. So late in the second period, Quinte are going to go to another power play. Blowen's now going to take the draw. One by Quinte, though. Shot through screen. High and wide and over the net. Chance to clear it out. Can't do it. Back to the line for Foley. Golly, set it up. Back to the line for Golly. Back to Golly again now. Golly can't shoot, so he got it to the side, a shot wide. Oshawa just trying to escape the second period with the 2-0 lead. Quinte trying to cut into it with this power play. Around the boards by Kobe Heyer and kept in from the line. Emerson Davis gets the opportunity now. 2 seconds left. And Oshawa will head to period number 3 with that 2-goal advantage. There was no goal scoring in that second period, so a recap of period number 1. Riley Brandt and Emerson Davis have the 2 goals for your Generals going to period number 3. Third period action from the Delph Park Home Center in Oshawa. Oshawa trying to hold on to a 2-0 lead here as the under 14 AAA Oshawa Generals are playing Quinte. Oshawa is trying to even up their record against Quinte this year. They lost the first time they played them up in Quinte, but they were able to escape the last time these two teams played each other. About a week or so ago, Oshawa scored with about a minute left to escape with a point out of that. So Oshawa is going to hope to go into the playoffs on a pretty big high by beating a very good Quinte team. Here comes a chance to dump this in to lead off the third period, and Naish is off to the corner with Cybulski from behind the net. 1:05 left to go on the penalty to Oshawa. There's a shot and they score! From the line by Golly. That shot went over the blocker hand of Parker Shaw, and we've got a game now at 2-1. So Quinte strike on their power play to make this a 1-goal game now. Bartlett trying to change all that with a shot is kicked aside by Voss. Off to the corner now for Quinte. The lead pass is up through center to try and kick it to a stick. There was Rashut trying to make its way through, and that gets swept out. Bartlett on it again, drops it off. Owen Dobbs trying to get around the defender of Scaletta. Turn over to Bartlett, a shot on net, and that's going to get knocked down. From their own end, a shot on goal is going to get blocked again. Ethan Chapman off to the side on the right end. Kept in by Oshawa, trying to send one to the front of the goal, and can't get there. Kobe Heyer's out there right now on defense. Emerson Davis as well. Heyer's off to the corner, so is Rashut, as Rashut couldn't get to the loose puck. A late pass for Dobbs off the boards. Owen Dobbs trying to turn on the wheels as he's got to get around Clute. That shot is blocked by Clute, who got a stick on it. Chapman tried to go for the hit in the corner. Noah Lennox is on that loose puck. Lennox gets it back to the blue line, looking for a clear shot for LePage. Stopped there by Voss. Taken away here by Quinte. That late pass hit Rashut in the back, and LePage tried to get it out. Got it up here for Hutchings, who drops it off, and Lennox gets the shot on net. It's an easy stop for Voss, who's going to cover it up. Here comes Davidson now to take the draw just off to the left of the Quinte end. Quinte have control of it off that draw, but Braden Davidson's going to follow him in behind the goal to try and cause a turnover. A shot from the blue line is knocked down by Voss, but he left a rebound there in the crease area that Oshawa couldn't get a stick on. Around the boards it goes Davidson tried to get there along with Brandt. Kept in here from the line as Mason Gallinaro goes after it in the left side. From behind the goal goes Riley Brandt after it. From their own end, here come Quinte. Starting it with a late pass. Broken up there nicely by Elijah LePage, who didn't let his man go through. Braden Davidson couldn't go with the puck. Here comes a chance now, bringing it in as Foley. But Traxey was ahead of Foley, so that's going to be offside. Jacob Bartlett now to take the draw right here in front of us, and it gets won by Quinte's Fisher. Dumped right in, knocked down by Oshawa. The pass for Blowen is broken up. Coughlin goes back in his own end now with a pass up there for Chisholm, who tried to tip it in. Back into the Quinte end it goes from behind the goal. Good pressure on there to try and cause a turnover by Braden Davidson. Lead pass is brought in. Got to get around his man. Good job by LePage as that gets knocked in. Chisholm's shot is going wide. Wrap around, right in front, over the stick. Here comes a chance now for Colson with a shot back down low. Right in front, and they score right in front of the net. As that might be Fisher who gets a stick on it out in front of the net, and it pokes its way through Parker Shaw. And that 2-0 lead Oshawa had here to start the third is no more. We're in a tie game. Minutes and 14 seconds. That's all it took for Quinte to erase a 2-0 lead from behind the goal. Trying to get it out of his own end. He's back in his own zone to scoop that up. So now Oshawa are back on their heels now as this Quinte team, not giving up here in the game, have scored 2 quick ones to start here this third period. Noah Lennox tried to keep that in here from the Quinte bench area, getting some help with Max Hutchings. Hutchings will squeak it free and try and make his way through. Knocked down here by Kobe Heyer at center. Here comes a chance now for Sherwin, who goes off to the corner. He's going to lose the battle. Ethan Chapman tried to get it from their own end. Shot on net, right past Davis on net, and an easy stop for Parker Shaw. Puck's here at center now, just dumped into the zone from behind the net. And it goes down for icing. Fisher now to take this offensive draw for Quinte. Just off to the right of Parker Shaw as Riley Brandt moves off to his right. Here comes a chance for Fisher. Right off the draw, he sends a rolling puck on net. That'll get handled by Shaw. Cybulski now to take the draw. Trying to get it here in the corner where there was LePage to get it over here from Mason Gallinaro. Gallinaro can't tip it out along with Brandt. Off the boards, back into the corner. He's trying to find some open ice and backhands it away. Knocked down here by Whalen. Over the stick of Foley behind the net, and it's Cybulski now. At the front, a chance here to jam it in, and Parker Shaw this time is able to corral that one. Sherwin wins that draw right off it, and Sherwin tried to get it again, but it hopped over the stick. Trying to tip it out. Here comes a chance for Dobbs along with Elliot Blowen. Blowen gets free, trying to get around Colson and could not do it. Colson stuck right to him. Back in behind the net it goes. Right in front, nobody there to convert. Jacob Bartlett after the puck. Bartlett down low for Dobbs behind the goal. Owen Dobbs trying to escape the checker and set it up in front. Out in front of the goal, Zach Nash will keep it in. Off to the side now for Jacob Bartlett, who pushes it deep for Blowen. Blowen and Bartlett trying to dig that puck free from behind the net. As Elliot Blowen doing everything he can to dig that puck out from some skate area. Bartlett as well is getting his stick in there. And finally, Quinte are able to tie it up long enough to get a whistle. Noah Lennox now to take the draw off to the right of the Quinte end. Wins it cleanly. Nobody was there to take the puck though. So Quinte were the one that came out with that loose puck off the draw, and here comes Foley. Loses it there to Max Hutchings. Hutchings trying to get around Clute for an opportunity, but he got boxed out. But Hutchings goes after it the other way now. Around the boards. trying to get it out of his own end. Here comes a chance. Ethan Chapman down low for Max Hutchings. Hutchings tried to bat it to his feet and could not do it. Quinte from their own end. Get the opportunity to clear. Here comes Lennox. Can't get one to the front of the net. Emerson Davis holds it in. Puts it in behind the Quinte end as Quinte went off on the change here. They'll have it in their own zone to try and get it out up here for Chisholm. Has it in his feet there was Clute. Finally was able to find it, and now Quinte will get it away. Elijah LePage getting up there over here to the side. Brought in here by Cybulski, who's going to get, or Chisholm, who's going to get tripped up. Oshawa avoid the penalty there. Taking it free here is Fisher. Fisher escapes Conlon Kennedy and goes behind, but Braden Davidson's going to tangle him up, and Traxey tries to help out. Traxey and Fisher trying to dig that puck out here. Taken away by Oshawa though. Mason Gallinero. Gallinero dump it in right on goal, and Voss is going to be alert at that and hold on to it. Oshawa got the face off where they want it. And the Quinte end off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that draw. It's a scramble one. Turnaround shot is steered off to the left by Voss. As it's off to the left side now. Taken away by Quinte as they skated away through the neutral zone. And that was Cybulski dropping it off for Sherwin, who's not going to be able to shoot it. From behind the goal now, wrapped around the boards. Here comes Bartlett, trying to win this battle here on the other side. It's a 2-on-1 battle, and Oshawa are losing that battle with the odds in their favor. There's a shot right to the front of the goal, and poked wide before it could get swept in. Sterling collides with Roat there as they bring it in for Owen Dobbs. Munnings over here to the side. Here comes a chance now, and it's Rashut bringing it in. Rashad is going to get blocked out. Here comes a chance now for Noah Lennox, and he gets knocked down by Whalen as he made the play. Quinte from their own end are going to bring this in through the neutral zone. Shot on net is blocked away by Parker Shaw up in the air. Kept in from the line. That shot gets blocked. Oshawa with pressure on them in their own end. Foley tried to win the battle with Cybulski. Foley and Cybulski behind the net for Quinte. Foley is trying to get to this loose puck before Noah Lennox. Cybulski picks it up. Back here to the blue line now. A shot through screen area is blocked by Max Hutchings. Kept in there by Whalen. Whalen a shot. Block it away. Still up in the air. Oshawa get the opportunity to clear. And this is going to be a penalty coming up here to Whalen for the hit on Noah Lennox for head contact. 2-minute penalty for head contact going to Whalen for the late hit on Noah Lennox there. So here comes a chance for Oshawa to regain what they had in that first period, a lead. It's right now tied at 2. Here's a shot. Can't get it through to the net. Back to the line for LePage. Elijah LePage fanned on it. That leads to a short-ended opportunity. Gets poked away. Braden Davidson from his own end now. He almost ran into Gallinero, his teammate. And now Quinte get it and clear it out. Here comes a race after the puck. He's going to have to hustle hard because the Quinte player was showing all kinds of speed to get to that loose puck. From their own end, a lead passes over the stick of everybody. Gallinero tried to get to it. Munnings from his own end. Around the boards and hard down the ice. From behind the net, it's going to be Parker Shaw leaving it there. 1:05 left to go here in this power play for Oshawa. Owen Dobbs will flip it in. Jacob Bartlett as well. Flipped over the linesman and the ref down the ice. We now have 5 minutes exactly left to go. Here comes Ethan Sterling through center. Owen Dobbs will tip it in. Jacob Bartlett hard around the boards, try to keep it in. Captained by Zach Nash. Nash can't shoot. Bartlett tried but can't. And that'll come in free and out past Sterling. A chance to bring it in. A shot by Fisher is on net and stopped by Parker Shaw. Rashad gets it. Rashad short-handed. He hit his own player. And this could lead to a chance back up the other way. Elliott Bluen bringing it in. Bluen trying to cut off here for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs had a stick in his way and couldn't get through it. Dobbs will pick that up again. Walking it out. Back to the line. Davis shot. Stop. Rebound. Trying to poke it in, but Voss is able to find it just in the nick of time. Face-off is off to the right of the Quinte end. Winning it behind the goal now. Trying to win this battle is Elliot Bluin. Bluin can't get it up in front here for Dobbs as it's stuck behind the net. Quinte get the opportunity to clear and can't do so. Noah Lennox tried to get one to the net for Owen Dobbs. Here's a chance. Just over the stick there in front. Emerson Davis a shot, and it doesn't get through. Quinte are back to full strength now. The penalty to Whalen is over. Back here to the line for Emerson Davis. Around the boards for Elliott, blowing over his stick as Dobbs couldn't get to it. Kobe Heyer in his own end. Heyer trying to take advantage here of a Quinte line change. He brings it in, but he's going to lose it there in the corner. Heyer will pick it up. He pushes it to himself behind the net and then loses it. Here comes a chance. Skating in for Rashad. Rashad isn't going to get one to the net as that gets fired wide. Kept in by Munnings. That shot got blocked by Noah Lennox on the way through. Kobe Heyer over here to the side for Ethan Chapman. His backhand pass is broken up. That leads to a Quinte pass behind the net. Back to the blue line for Munnings. To the other side, and that shot got blocked as Colson couldn't get his shot through. Here comes a chance now. He's got to get around Colson, and he lost control of the puck. But Ethan Chapman's got control of it again. Back here to the line, and that's going to get knocked down here from center by Elijah LePage. LePage puts it deep into the Quinte end. As they're from behind their own goal now. He's going to lead it up through center, knocked down by LePage and Riley Brandt. From their own end, turnover! Shot is stopped by Voss. What an opportunity there from the slot area. Just couldn't capitalize on the turnover. LePage puts that back in. From their own end, Quinte get the opportunity to clear up there for Chisholm. LePage from his own zone. Gets it over here for Riley Brandt, but it went over his stick. Colson from his own end. Lead pass is broken up and put back in behind the Quinte goal. Trying to keep him in behind the net for a dig away at it. Taken away by Quinte as they can't backhand it out. Kept in by Ethan Sterling, a shot. That tipped in wide from behind the goal. Gets taken off his feet. 1:40 left to go here in the game. Trying to keep it in here. Braden Davidson. Davidson's pass for Bluin. Can't get to the net as it went over his stick and Bluin was interfered with and couldn't get to the net. 1:34 left to go in the game. Quinte's taking their timeout. Kept in by Oshawa. Bluin tried to get to that loose puck from behind. Trying to keep this up to the corner was Jacob Bartlett. Bartlett from behind the net. Trying to win the battle along with Owen Dobbs. Coming around the boards now for Quinte to get it out. Fanned on it. And Bluin tried to keep it in on the wall. Quinte can't get to the loose puck now. Elliot Bluin can't shoot. Bartlett tried to throw it up in front. Back here to the blue line for Ethan Sterling, who's not going to shoot it. Good job by Dobbs to backhand it in behind the net. Dobbs trying to win it here on the other side. Flipped it by Quinte down the ice and into the corner. Zach Nish trying to get this up here with a Quinte line change. Tipped over there for Bluin, was out of his reach. Knocked down here by Oshawa at center as they dump it in. Ethan Sterling was able to control his man and dump that deep. Owen Dobbs off to the left side now. Dobbs trying to win the battle in the left corner along with Bartlett. Behind the goal it goes here for Quinte. Chapman trying to win that battle on the other side. Good job by Chapman. Trying to throw it up in front. Back here to the line now for Emerson Davis to hold it in. Noah Lennox can't shoot. Kobe Heyer, shot to the net, is not going to get tipped. That's going to do it here for the game. Oshawa had all the momentum going into that third period, but Quinte buried two quick ones in 3 minutes, and these two teams are going to escape the same way they did the last time they were in Oshawa with a 2-2 tie. I think the Generals will take that as they head into a playoff run. They're going to at least have Ajax and Peterborough in that first round. They're just waiting for their next opponent. So we'll see you when the puck drops for playoff time. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.